The development of the Yangtze River Economic Belt was high on the agenda of Chinese President Xi Jinping's trip to Shanghai and Jiangsu province. Municipalities and provinces all along China's longest river are witnessing another boost as the government calls for an environmentally friendly, innovation-driven approach to development. What economic success stories have happened so far and what more lies ahead? What do foreign businesses think of the opportunities presented by the region? I'm Zheng Shi in for Lucian today. Welcome to The Point. And joining me from Shanghai is Fabrice Megarbane, CEO of L'Oreal China. Mr. Megarbane, welcome to The Point.
Hello, good morning. I'm in Shanghai and very happy to talk to you.
Well, let's just say that L'Oreal knows the city of Shanghai extremely well. It is where your China HQ and R&D center are located. Why don't we begin with generally how L'Oreal has benefited from the overall development and transformation of Shanghai and Pudong?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Indeed, you know, we are here since 23 years. And it all started with a vision, you know, from our chairman and CEO, Jean-Paul Agon. He really believed in this country and really believed in the potential also of the city. This is why he chose Shanghai as our headquarters. And we've been developing very well in the past 23 years. And today we are, you know, leading the beauty market here in China, thanks to, of course, our teams, our brand, our business. But I have to say also thanks to all support we get in these years of opening up, which allow us to accelerate our growth, introduce more brands, and answer even faster and Chinese consumers.
I want to get your thoughts on the just concluded CIIE, because your company has been an active participant at the event. The event had intended deals reach a record level this year. What are your thoughts on CIIE as a platform to further open up the Chinese market to the outside world, and in what way could it be made better?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, the mindset, you know, of the CIIE and the idea of the CIIE is just a great idea. You know, and it started 3 years ago. It was the first CIIE. And, you know, as L'Oreal here, as I said, for 23 years, we've been witnessing, you know, this opening up and benefiting of it. And today we are very happy to contribute to it. So 3 years ago, when they proposed the CIIE, we've been one of the first companies to actually join the CIIE and to witness from this opening up and to benefit from it. And I'm very happy to see this year, you know, that this event become even a bigger one. And in a very symbolic year, you know, also that this year it's the message of the recovery of China and the economy of China. So it has a strong symbol of openness, but also a strong symbol of cooperation and call for more collaboration. And this is where was the spirits that we joined in this year, because we've been elected as a double chairman for the Enterprises Alliance to be able to play a role as well in terms of promoting, you know, this CIIE and working with all the enterprises and reflecting with the organizer how we can make it even better and better. And the second thing this year, which was also very particular for us, on top of bringing new products and new brands and new technology, we've been also partnering with some startups that they want to challenge with us this year and bringing them on our booth to present the co-creation that we did with them to the whole ecosystem in China and to the world. So to conclude, I think this CIIE become definitely a must-have when it comes to open up. It become a platform which allowed companies to co-create and collaborate with the ecosystem and bring the best of the world to China, but also showcase the best of China to the world.
You talked about cooperation and collaboration. I want to ask you about another big C, and that is competition. You don't need me to tell you how enormous the appetite of Chinese consumers is for beauty products here in China. But domestic Chinese brands are also eyeing the market. A lot of them are leveraging the power of new trends and new platforms such as live streaming and internet influencers to promote their products. How do you think of the competition from Chinese cosmetics brands, and what is your strategy?
I mean, first of all, I have to say we always welcome competition and healthy competition. I tell you why, because beauty industry, it's all about quest of beauty. It's all about creating the appetites for products, for quality products, for safe products. And the market still have a big, big potential. You know, the market has been growing for years because consumers in China, they're having more sophisticated routine. They have different new needs towards beauty. So we believe very much as leading this market today in China, that the market still have a lot of potential. So, of course, today, Chinese local brands are playing a role as well in developing the market and doing the penetration of the market, but so as also an international brand like L'Oréal. And we are playing, of course, in this market since years, and the major mission that we have is to offer beauty for all. So our role is to bring the best product and quality and inspiration brands to all consumers. And this is where we believe that we still have a big room to grow and a big room to also engage with consumers. And you know, consumers today, they have infinite desire and needs. And this is why we have to bring also personalized solution to consumers. So in conclusion, market is big, there is a lot of opportunities. And of course, we always welcome healthy competition, but very importantly, it's about bringing quality products, safe products, innovative products to the market. And China beauty market will become the biggest market in the world.
We're talking about the development and the potential of the Yangtze River Economic Belt today. I wonder if you followed China's policy direction when it comes to development in this particular region. I want to get your thoughts on what the Chinese president said about this region. Obviously, he wants higher quality development of the Yangtze River Economic Belt. He wants to turn the belt into the country's main battlefield for green development and the main artery for the new double development dynamics and the main force spearheading high-quality economic development. There's a lot of words, big words, in those plans and blueprint. When you hear the ambitious plan China has laid out for this region, heavily populated, at the economic forefront of the country, what are your thoughts?
I mean, first of all, I have to say that for us, we've been in the Yangtze River and investing here from early days because, as you know, we opened our R&I center in 2005 in Pudong, and we have also the Suzhou factory, where we actually today produce skincare and hair care for China and beyond. So it's, we see today a big development in this region, and we've been growing tremendously our business, and our factories keep growing. And recently we announced even more investment to create more capability and capacity within this factory. But something that we are very proud of, and you just mentioned it before, is that what is very important in this development to have the sustainability commitment with it. And you know, in 2019, our Suzhou factory, one of the first to announce carbon neutrality in all the Asia-Pacific zone. And this is a very promising approach, is that how we are today able to actually produce, yet to have this conscious in terms of environmental impact. And this is just the beginning, because it's not just about our impact. I think tomorrow we have also to think about the global impact that we have. And this is why recently with our L'Oréal for the Future Sustainable Program, we really make a call for the entire value chain to support all together, you know, to bring a better positive impact to our society and environmental. So we have big trust, you know, in this development of this region, and we've been, as I said, actor in it since the beginning, and we will benefit even more with this development to come.
The Chinese president also calling for a new chapter in prioritizing ecological conversation and boosting green development in the Yangtze River Economic Belt. There really is a top priority when it comes to future development plans. As a foreign company, do you have incentives to encourage green development? What will you do?
I mean, I think, of course, incentives are key, but I think beyond incentive, we have to reinvent a bit the way we do things, because the reality to have, as you say, ecology discussion and a strong impact, we have to reinvent also, innovate in an innovative way the way we do the business. I give you just one example, a very concrete one. You know, we were just in the middle of the month, we had this Double 11. You know, the big shopping festival, very strong online, and we have, of course, millions of parcels that have been distributed to consumers. We developed with the teams from our warehouse teams operation in Suzhou, we developed a parcel which we call green parcels, which with this parcels is totally recyclable, not usage of plastic, which allowed us to look at our footprint beyond the product itself. And we're very happy to report that this year, all our 11.11 on Tmall was done with green parcels. And this is innovative. It has a cost, so you're talking about initiatives. Yes, sometimes there is a cost, but we need this initiative to support us to go further in this kind of actions to make sure that we actually build, you know, a better world for tomorrow. And in this Double 11, we even put the consumers part of this ecosystem. We actually did a competition of graffitis to have the best drawing on this parcels, and it's been delivered with positive message to environmental and positive message to the society through this hands and eyes of the consumers. And this competition is a good way to bring the consumers part of this ecological discussion, as you said. This is why we call it as a good consumption. To portray this good consumption, we say to consumers, the consumption is key to drive the economy, but the good consumption will enable a more sustainable and healthy growth for the consumption. And this is why we are very happy as L'Oréal China to be part of it, and to be not only part of it, but also to be a strong advocate for it.
I want to end on an outlook for tomorrow. L'Oréal China did incredibly well last year, with a certain new CEO in town registering 35% in sales numbers, the best in 15 years. But the year of 2020 has been tough for everyone, for obvious reasons. L'Oréal China continues to grow, albeit at a slower pace this year. What is your expectation for the Chinese market in 2020, especially in the second half of this year?
So first of all, you're right. I mean, the beginning of the year was very strongly impacted by the outbreak. Particularly, a lot of doors were closed. So we couldn't deliver as we wanted product to consumers. Yet we had to adapt fast in terms of online solution, O+O solution, and with this entrepreneur and creative teams of L'Oréal China, we kind of rebound quite fast and strong starting the first quarter, because we reported a positive first quarter at +6%. And I have to say, after we've seen that beauty has a strong resilience in the market, and then beauty is still growing and bounced back much faster than any other category in the market. And you know why? Because consumers, Chinese consumers, they look at beauty as beyond necessity. You know, it's a mindset. It's about inner beauty and outsider beauty. Skincare, which is one of the biggest category, is all about taking care in a routine. And it's a long-term routine that people are taking care. It's bringing confidence. It's bringing good, positive vibes as well. And this is why we've seen this category recovering very fast. And as being a leader in this industry, we also recover quite fast, and we managed to post a growth much stronger in the second quarter, and we finished the first semester at +17, more than +17%, which is a very good recovery. And we kept accelerating in the third quarter, because we just posted growth at +28%. So we're catching up slowly but surely with the growth of last year. So that's, I think, it's a very positive thing. But it also shows that the potential in China is still there. Consumer has still big appetite when it comes to beauty, big appetite when it comes to big brands, and big appetite when it comes to innovative, safe, and quality products. And this is exactly what we do every day, you know, to bring this to the Chinese consumers and being able to address their desire and needs.
Very encouraging numbers. We could all use some confidence and optimism in the year of 2020. Fabrice Megarbane, CEO of L'Oréal China, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to talk to us.